Today we're going up against the Washington Wizards. So we got 2 more games before we win against them. So on April 21st, that'll be the last game. So hopefully we can win another game. But yeah, man, let's get it started, man. We got 1 more game before we reach the finals, semifinals. We gotta just keep doing good, man.
Playoff game 1 now, history. Time for game 2 of this series here on 2K Sports. We're in the first round. Shaquille O'Neal is here, so is Kenny the Jet Smith. I'm Ernie Johnson. Tonight we'll see the Washington Wizards playing against the Milwaukee Bucks. Well, for Milwaukee, they took care of business in game 1, protecting their home court. Tonight, a chance to extend their lead and assert their dominance in this series. And after winning game 1, they've got another chance tonight on their home floor to maintain that home court advantage. Kenny, what does their mentality have to be tonight?
Well, they can't get overconfident. They can't have that feeling that I have right now. I just feel that I know what's going to happen. I'm a little overconfident.
You're overconfident? Yeah. Overconfident about what?
Because they're higher speed. They've got to protect their home court advantage. So I kind of know what's going to happen in this game. I'm a little overconfident.
You know, they need to take their approach like they haven't done anything yet. You know, the series doesn't really start until the team wins on the road. So they'll be fine, but they have to have the right approach.
Are you feeling overconfident tonight as we sit here?
Always.
About what? Overconfident about what? Kevin Harlan, take it away.
It should be good though. My phone is on 88%, so it's
just a whisker away from coming up with the steal there.
Dudley against Parker. Harris on side. Launches it. Harris missing again. On defense, Milwaukee. They won their last outing. Saturday's game.
Across the board in that game. They shot lights out. Rarely do you see a team shoot like that from everybody. I mean, they were getting scoring from every position all over the court.
And here's Harris. After the three-pointer from Bradley Beal. Passes it to Neal.
three. Monroe kicks to Parker. And the rebound goes to Nene.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Ball back to Nene. 4 on the shot clock. And he misses the go-ahead basket.
I don't see that very often. In space, but he just basically looks on it.
And the basketball hits. Here's Wall. To the middle. And Nene gets it to go on the assist by Wall. Nene's got his first basket. Milwaukee in the lead. Outside Mayo. He dishes it to Plumlee. To shoot. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Harris missing again.
And he made sure not to just draw the foul. That was good defense out on the perimeter.
Very good. He's a thinking man's defender. Knows how to bother even the best shooters without being overly aggressive.
Now here's Mayo following the miss by John Wall. Parker with now guarded by Grossman. It's Parker with the drive. That's it. He found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2. Number 1.
Boy, this team has an awful lot of confidence, Kevin, from behind the three-point line. I think in large measure because they have multiple three-point shooters. They don't have to rely on 1 or 2 guys. They've got a number of capable three-point shooters, and that gives you confidence as a team.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for Miles Plumlee. Chris Middleton comes in for Jabari Parker. And it's Vasquez in for O.J. Mayo. Here's Neal. Back to Wall. Nice ball movement by Washington. Woodson, defended by Middleton. And another miss by Washington. Bucks lead by 3. And there's the whistle. Foul hard on the shot to go to Walker. That's his first personal foul. And he's got his first free throw of the game. Chris Middleton. 2 shots. And that one falls for Middleton. That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
Yeah, such terrific form and consistency on his free throw. Beautiful to watch.
Down low. Here's Maserati. That's good. And so Wall with the assist.
You know, they've scored several times already here in the first quarter down low. I like that.
Yeah, it's like a running game in football. When you can pound the basketball inside, it also allows you to control the team's transition.
And he gets it to go.
Trigger. And from that range,
guards than him in the NBA. There are very few that rise up like he can.
Harris gets to Middleton. Down low. That's good, and he took contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. Three-point play chance here. The Bucks shoot their third free throw shot of the game. That one misses for Monroe. Wizards trail by 5. Outside, Wall. The pass to Colorado. To the right wing. From outside the arc. Milwaukee with the rebound.
It's not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. The 11-footer. Shot is off. Wall. No luck. And that does it for the first quarter. Bucks lead by 5. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And John Wall spoke prior to the game. He talked about the identity of the Wizards team. The Wizards not exactly like the first team that you think of when it comes to gritty and grinding team defense. Maybe he's really got a point there, not tough for the Russian team defense.
Well, it's been good enough to have taken them further than most thought they'd go. And you don't get there without the defense, Kevin. You know that. So Wall's mindset and all of that.
It's the NBA playoffs. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action here on this game 2. And for the Bucks guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
It's been about the pace. You can see they're going to try to keep this game in the open floor.
Yeah, and you know, it's been a tempo that they like, and they're getting some easy buckets in transition.
The dynamite pair of Antetokounmpo and Patrick forward. They allow Michael Carter-Williams. And it's Plumlee in the front. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Now let's go to Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Wizards wasn't happy with how he played. He ended with a few points and also got the ball moving around to get his teammates involved as well. He never seemed to find his rhythm and ended with an abysmal shooting percentage. We'll see if he can bounce back here.
Thank you, Doris. Great job. But, you know, even the best players have weekends.
The question now becomes, can you bounce back? Will you be able to put that game behind you?
That is the question, Greg, and I'm guessing he can. I'm sure he's discouraged, but he won't dwell on it. He knows how to deal with having an off night. Shoot two. Shoot two.
That free throw missing. And they is checked in for John Wall. So he can't get either to fall.
Not a typical trip to the line for him there. He had been knocking him down.
Carter-Williams with the ball.
That went off right in the face of the big fella. Nice quick fire.
Yeah, and the mid-range shot really the only option in that situation. Sometimes when you're facing a bigger guy, you can't get it all the way to the rim.
And that's his go-to move right there in the low post.
Bucks leading by 5. Second quarter basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Dudley dishes to Gortat. shot clock. Ashley Woodson for three. Rebound by Parker. Milwaukee's gone 0-2 from deep into the second. Mayo to the lane. Here's Carter Williams. That's it. He's got 2-8 now. He shoots for three. Wizards trail by 7. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Nice ball movement by Washington. One time. Good team by Parker.
All the defender had to do there was just stay close to him, man.
That block shot on the way. Warchuk with the steal. Beal will pass to Woodson. Here's Warchuk. Brings a big height. Hudson goes in. Warchuk's got 4 points in the quarter. Milwaukee leading by 5. Plumlee with the screen. Williams gets the Plumlee. A rebound by Warchuk. Warchuk's got 4 rebounds in this game. Woodson under Kubo defending. He's away. And he gets to go. Now just a 3-point Bucks lead.
It goes down with no defender here. No need to go to the field.
Gets it to Mayo. Right wing. Outside, Antetokounmpo. From 11 feet away. Now in the scoring column with that juice. 1 for 2 this game.
And that's just taking advantage of some soft defense on that drive. Look at the resistance form on the way to the basket.
Feeds it to Warchuk. Plumlee with the steal. And now it's Mayo. Running. He can go all the way.
Well, they've really amped up the pressure of the defensive end guys and have piled up the steals in the early ball.
And the other thing that's equally as effective is the fact that they've gotten out on the fast break. A lot of points coming in transition.
Superb assist there. Played the role of the maestro on that one.
Carter Williams gets the Parker. Drops in the layup for 2. Parker's got the lead back up to 7 now for Milwaukee.
That's what I call a captivating move there. He absolutely incinerated the team down.
Nene in the lane. That's good. Nene's got 6 points.
Make it 10 of their last 12 points coming off assists.
You have to love the ball.
He's at the pick. The dish to Mayo. And it's Beal again missing. Wizards trail by 5. And here's Beal. He's got Jay on the way. And it's Kong on the rim, but we fall for it. Carter Williams gets to Antetokounmpo. The basket goal to assist to Carter Williams. Antetokounmpo's got the lead up to 7 now for the Bucks. For Washington, they've got just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. And so he draws the foul off the shot. Now to the line to shoot 2.
And really the defense fouling there is to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. There's no reason to back off from giving the layup. He's much better off making him go to the line. All right now, gentlemen. 2 shots. Loose shot.
First free throw. Substitution in for Milwaukee. Craig Monroe. He's checked in for Miles Plumlee. Chris Middleton comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Vasquez is checked in for O.J. Mayo. And Harris subbed in for Michael Carter Williams. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunity, get to the line.
Yeah, I like everything you said there because when all else fails, if you can get to the strike, that's really a good way to change the momentum in the game because you get points and you also slow down the opponent because the game isn't going up and down as much.
Bucks leading by 6. Monroe pitches to Higgins. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
Well, if you really want to make things hard on yourself, that's exactly how to do it. Turnovers on back-to-back trips down the floor.
They're not doing themselves any favors at this point. They've got to stabilize their offense with just sound execution.
Now Wall. Just 3 on the clock. And he sinks the layup.
Showing the quickness right there. Just tough to keep up with.
And so it's a close game as we wrap up the first half of basketball. Milwaukee on top. They lead by 4. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Okay, guys, listen up. We're on the brink of a big win here. If we can build on the positives and eliminate the negatives, this is critical. To begin with, we're shooting the ball at a very good percentage. And the way to keep that going is to continue to work the ball around and find good looks, open looks. Don't get away from that. One place we've had success was in the low post on offense. Great positioning. Good job finding the open passing lanes and getting the ball in tight. Now, let me touch on tempo for a second. We're not out to use the whole shot clock, but I would like to see us get set up offensively. This game isn't just about today. We get this win, we build momentum for the rest of the playoffs. Our train will be rolling.
Some guys just love the big stage, and so far tonight, he's been the difference.
Yeah, he has been. You never know how the role players are going to respond to big game pressure. He's showing us what direction he goes in. Straight north.
Wizards trail by 4. So the Wizards 5 right now. Joe and Wall Fields are up in the backcourt. Nene and Herzog team up in the paint. And it's Dudley at the free throw. And the shot's good from Nene.
He has such a nice touch for a big man.
Yeah, they've got to figure out a way to get a bigger body on him because they don't match up his size. And he's going to continue to work him over the rest of the game.
That's good.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere.
I think they really got to start putting more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
And up the court on the Bucks. On the break. Took him no time at all on that one. Harris has got his second best for the game.
It's been about tempo and pace with this group, and it's led to a huge advantage in fast break. shot and the arm they need to really cut into that lead.
Well, Greg, it's certainly got everybody.
Patience. Patience. Taking early threes is leading to long rebounds, which equal to transition points. Make the defense move, and let's pass up a good shot for a great shot. Let the game come to you. We're forcing the issue too much.
Season. These were the best of that bunch. Jabari Parker on top.
And when you got a player like him who can shoot that efficiently on the perimeter, it gives you a remarkably dependable option every time down the floor. Boy, does it ever. I mean, he's a marksman from anywhere on the court. And it doesn't hurt that he works nonstop to get himself open either. I mean, he's constant motion out there.
The Bucks may get a change here. Antetokounmpo's checked in. Monroe down low. Then they got him. Monroe, no good.
His offense's first miss after 3 straight makes to start the second half.
To the paint. Here's Cortine. Ain't good. Coming off the assist by Wall. Wall's got 3 assists tonight.
Boy, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that. They've got a battle inside.
This game has been a battle, and maybe they're starting to just ride gas a little bit.
Here this kicks to Mayo. On the arc. That's good. That's the number 5 on 5 shooting.
Oh, wow. 4 or 5 to start the half. Coming out on fire.
Bucks leading by 7. Harris outside. Out to the right wing. On the pass to Monroe. Tries it from 9. And good. And takes it. He spots up the ball over the down. Monroe's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Possession.
Just a great hustle play there. Energy and passion. This is what you kind of need.
And it's Vasquez in for Vaughn. Here's Wall. He's got 10. 43 seconds left in the third. This is the lead. Line to shoot. The tie. Milwaukee with the rebound. On to Kumbo. He's got his 3 rebounds tonight. Vasquez takes to Middleton. Harris against Wall. Harris dishes to Antetokounmpo. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Wall. How about that shot?
Big time, big time.
Incredible.
3 points at the buzzer.
Definitely an answer to prayer there.
Harris with Harris. He's in at point guard. Miles pulling out Barry Parker. And it's Vasquez. And it's Middleton in the small forward position. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Now here's Harris. Time on the clock. Takes it down to Middleton. A 3. And that is good. This one's to the period here for the Bucks. Wizards trail by 3. Right now, Doris?
Yes, Kevin, over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Washington's head coach said to his team. He told them, guys, we're getting bogged down in the half court. Let's get out and run, see what's available in early offense. If there's nothing there, we can always back it out and run our sets. Good advice, Kevin.
Thanks a lot, Doris. Now here's Wall. He dishes at the knee.
Even from over here, you can see that one pretty clear.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
That's good for you. And the Wizards making a change here. Gortat's checked in. Fields and both. Now here is Harris. Parker sets the screen for Harris. To the wing right side. It's Parker with the drive. And it's another Milwaukee shot right there going in.
And tired legs affect you at the defensive end first. And that's what we're seeing here.
As much offense as we saw early,
stat. A monster dunk coming off just a terrific pick play.
Greg, you're right. It really did work to perfection. He did all the room he needed for the ball.
That's a sound physical play. I mean, you can't be afraid to put a shoulder into somebody every once in a while. It's a contact sport, folks.
For Washington, Beals checked in. Milwaukee in the lead. Harris kicks to Plumlee. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Pass to Parker. And foul hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two.
No question, he got one on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that no more. It was obvious.
Okay, gentlemen, two shots. Two shots.
And the first one in the line is good. Wizards making a switch here. Allen misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
Well, I mean, a semi-productive trip to the free throw line. We'll see whether or not it costs him.
Ball draws the double. Nene against Martin. Time on the clock to feed the wall. On deep. Plumlee with the rebound. Warchuk with the steal. The shot by Nene. No good. Here's Milwaukee now. Their biggest lead of the game this time. That is good. 13 points for O.J. Mayo.
That's how the coach will draw that on the fast break from start to finish.
And what a finish it was, guys. Really nicely done.
Now here's Wall. Here's the two drop. The three from Dudley. The rebound by Mills.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender inside.
Harris kicks the name. Once missing it around. Takes the three. Can't get it to go. And it's Washington the other way. All with it. Picked up by Harris. And it's Beal in the corner. And good. Coming off the assist by Wall. Wall's got 4 assists in the game.
I mean, you never expect to get opportunities that easy coming down the stretch of a tight game.
Now here's Mayo. Middleton on the wing. He's guarded by Dudley. Middleton drives in. Shots good. And the Bucks lead by 4. Well, just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Goes against Wall. Wall draws the double. Warchuk wide open. He fires. Sends the 15-footer.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of assists.
Harris dishes to Plumlee. 8 minutes to go. Warchuk with the defensive effort. Washington's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. It's going by Harris. Now Harris on the floor all by himself. Nice deep for Wall.
I wonder if switching baskets really threw him off. because he can't get anything to fall this half.
Left the wing, on its way from Beckett to 2, and the Wizards getting another bucket right there. And there's a minute 45 left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Harris, outside Pinot. He's looking for Plumlee and finds him. Harris missing again.
Not a whole lot going down for him in this one. He just can't buy it right.
Nice to be to take the lead. And on the rim, but wouldn't fall for it. Milwaukee's gone 1 or 2 from free-throw range here in the fourth. Here's Middleton, loses the glass with his shot.
I can't get nothing to fall, man.
You can just see by the fact that he still got a lot of gas in the tank.
I can't get nothing to fall.
We need to be more physical on the offensive end. Let's crash the glass, but be smart. We need to limit their easy baskets, so get back on D.
Something off that we might not even see in the All-Star game, Kevin.
But Clark, I don't know that he put it out too far advanced. That was one of those things that just happened.
I think it was premeditated.
I really don't. I think that he's one of those guys that just plays off of instinct, and they don't mind him making those kinds of plays even in the first game.
Special thanks to Kia for that sweet Kia Slam King replay. Now here is Harris. Benet will get in shot. Harris gets to Monroe.
They needed it, Greg, and he gave it to him.
Dude trying to sit down. Dude trying to sit down. Dude was trying to sit down, and he wasn't trying to get crunked up.
I agree. I mean, he would have been better off using it on the floor and not on the shot. The foul had to come either way, so it is what it is. At the line for two.
He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 2.
action-packed free throw. And he looked as cool as he could be. So big to give them that three-point lead.
It's our time. It's our time. You're so close to closing this one out. Freak. With a hot hand. So let's get on the ball.
There's a screen by Dortson. At the wall, wide open. Good! And that shot brings them to within just one.
Having a whole lot of trouble dealing with Wall.
And an intentional foul right there.
And you know what's one foul? You gotta try to see what he's
As much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they got to try to manage it.
He cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. He's able to hit the second one, and that will put them up by 2. 16 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. It's Beal on the wing.
Looked like he was channeling Bob Cousy right there. Since when does he take guys off the dribble like that?
Freak. There's a guy. It's a good screen. Tight passes now. We need to give Freak a clean look. Execute. Let's put him away.
Here's Harris. Oh, it's off the mark. And we're going to overtime. Time expires, and we're going to overtime. And we'll get going after this from the BMO Harris Bradley Center. Well, if you're just joining us, this one is your break time. Take that overtime action now, Bucks. So the Bucks win the tip. And away we go here at Post Regulation Basketball. All fueled up and ready to go to overtime basketball here, brought to us by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. Taking a look at the Wizards. Nene Gortat team up in the paint. It's Wall. Then there's Jared Dudley. And it's Wilson at the shooting guard position. Shot clock at 3. Here's Monroe. They get it again. Antetokounmpo dishes to Plumlee. Open shot by Harris. And good. Harris has got the first basket here in overtime for the Bucks.
Hey, you know, win this one. I'm sorry, man. I'm going to let y'all miss it. Hey, man.
It's Wall with the drop. And that comes
I'm going to let y'all
off
win this
by
one.
John Wall.
Hell no.
Nene's
Get a
got the
good lead,
game
guys.
tied
Come
up
on.
here for
You
Washington.
got to work. You got
Harris gets to Antetokounmpo. Feeds to Plumlee.
Still one, baby. Let's go, man. Stop playing with these guys. Stop playing with these guys, man. Stop playing with these guys. Let's see what's going on, man.
and still get it to fall.
I like to call that stick-to-itiveness, Greg. Getting everything he possibly could out of that play. Nicely done. Good call.
Basket from Plumlee.
Yeah, big play to throw in to finish despite getting hacked there and big on the back end to hit the free throw.
We're just over a minute into overtime here. Ball passes to Woodson. Outside for the lead. And the shot is good. The punch has been cut down to just one on the basket from Gortat. Bucks have gone 2 of 3 for the floor as we've got this overtime period underway. Davis gets to Monroe. And lots of guns and good. This is the shot that shoots it. That's on Marcin Gortat.
The game Greg Monroe's been at. He has 8 points and he's getting it done on the glass too.
You're right, Clark. He's done some real nice work on the inside.
At the line for your Bucks, Greg Monroe. At the line for 2.
Good on the first, and that will put them up by 2. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line. It's a 3-point game.
And you really can't say enough about his composure in the big moments, as cool as they come.
Passes it to Woodson. At the wall. And he takes the feed and stride and shoots it home.
Kevin, who says a point guard should look to pass first? I mean, how many you can finish like this?
Well, Clark, he wasn't going to give that opportunity up to a teammate.
But you know, Kevin, you want to always take himself. And he should. I mean, you can't pass up that kind of opportunity or fun.
Here is Wall. Making the main shot from Greg Monroe. Wall, let's have it. Gortat is just the one. And the shot falls short this time. Milwaukee leading by 3. Antetokounmpo dishes to Harris. Left in the wing. Monroe the pass to Harris. Sinks it.
Really good awareness right there on this.
The Wizards have gone 3 of 4
No doubt. Well, I would hope so. He's a pro, and it was only a one-footer. Come on now. This definitely wasn't the way they envisioned overtime working out.
No one near the wall as he lets it go. And again, Washington no good.
It's going to be a tough loss to swallow. They just didn't have much gas left in the tank once we got to overtime.
So it's Milwaukee picking up the win, and this win puts them squarely in the driver's seat in the series, up now break 2-zip with all the momentum on their side.
I mean, in fantastic shape right now. If they can capitalize on this victory and win Game 3, you can just about put this series to bed.
You got it. And that about wraps it up for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference quarterfinals. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. Now we'll head over to the award-winning Ernie Johnson, who's not too far away. EJ?
The 2K Sports postgame show.
I'll play one more and then save for
Ernie Johnson here again with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny Smith. Without further ado, let's present to you our Jordan player of the game, Freak. What you think?
He went about his business tonight so efficiently on the offensive end. It was very savvy. It was a heads-up performance. It seemed like he had his hand on about every single basket, from scoring to assist.
Well, the players who we are really tested. His performance tonight was an example of the kinds of performances you got to string together to win championships. I like his attitude. He had poise, desire, and edge. He had it all going on the whole game, man.
And we are still early in the postseason. There's more round one action of the NBA playoffs coming your way. For Shaq and Kenny the Jet Smith and Kevin Harlan and the entire 2K Sports crew. Good night, everybody.
Alright guys, if y'all enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Trying to post hopefully every day or every week whenever I have free time. And yeah, man, we gotta play one more game to get the advantage and then focus on April 21st. So this will be the last game on April 21st. If we win 4 times in a row without no mistakes, the mistakes is like turning over the ball, making bad passes, missing the shot, stuff like that. Then yeah, man, we just got one more to do, and if we win a game 3, you already know what game 4 gonna do be like. But hopefully y'all enjoyed. I don't really have nothing else to talk about besides the experience of 2K16. Yeah, 2K16 basically. But hopefully y'all enjoyed. Catch you guys in the next video. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe.